Good day, everyone. Before we start this topic, may we introduce ourselves who will be reporters of this PowerPoint about the Philippine National Police. In our group, we have Sala Shane Jobel, Munoz John Christian, and Ladjao Sadri. The first one to report is Alvarez Marilord Lane, which happens to be me. Next slide. The Philippine National Police. First off, we start with the constitutional provision on the National Police. Article 16, Section 6 of the Philippine Constitution provides that the state shall establish and maintain one police force, which shall be national in scope and civilian in character, to be administered by a National Police Commission, the authority of the local executives over the police units. In their jurisdiction shall be provided by law. Republic Act number 6975. Department of Interior and Local Government Act of 1990 is hereby declared to be the policy of the state to promote peace and order, ensure public safety, and further strengthen local government capability aimed towards the effective delivery of the basic services to the citizenry through the establishment of a highly efficient and competent police force that is national in scope and civilian in character. Towards this end, the state shall bolster a system of coordination and cooperation among the citizenry, local executives, and the integrated law enforcement and public safety agencies. So sa slide pong to, tinatakal po na hindi lang po public safety and public peace ang goal ng PNP. Aside from that, cooperation within the country sa mga citizens na naninirahan dito ang isa din sa mga goals na kanilang ina-enforce. Next slide. The Department of the Interior and Local Government Organization. The department shall consist of the department proper, the existing bureaus, and offices of the Department of Local Government, the National Police Commission, the Philippine Public Safety College, and the following bureaus: the Philippine National Police, the Bureau of Fire Protection, and the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. Head of Department. The head of department, hereinafter referred to as a secretary, shall also be the ex-officio chairman of the National Police Commission and shall be appointed by the President subject to confirmation of the Commission on Appointments. No retired or resigned military officer or police official may be appointed as secretary within 1 year from the date of his retirement or resignation. Specific powers and functions of the secretary. In addition to his powers and functions as provided in Executive Order number 262, the secretary as department head shall have the following powers and functions: prepare and submit periodic reports, including a quarterly anti-crime operations report and such other reports as the President and Congress may require, act as chairman and presiding officer of the National Police Commission, and delegate authority to exercise any substantive or administrative function to the members of the National Police Commission or other officers of rank within the department. Philippine Public Safety College is mandated to provide training and education needs to uniformed members of the PNP, BJMP, and BFP. As far as I am informed, ang tatlong nabanggit po ay natatawag din na or nare-referred to as Tri-Bureau. Next slide po. Constitutive units under the PPSC. National Police Training Institute. It consists of the regional training schools for the police in every region in our country. National Forensic Science Training Institute. This institute offers technical courses for the police, fire, and jail services like criminal investigation and detection course, narcotics investigation course, traffic investigation course, dactyloscopy, and etc. National Jail Training Institute. It provides training and education for jail non-commissioned officers. Also, there is National Police College, followed by National Fire Training Institute, and lastly, Philippine National Police Academy. Next. 4. The National Police Commission or the NAPOLCOM. Organizational setup. The National Police Commission is an agency attached to the DILG for policy and program coordination. It is composed of a chairperson, 4 regular commissioners, and the chief of PNP as ex officio member. 3 of the regular commissioners shall come from the civilian sector who are neither alienous former members of the police or military, one of whom shall be designated as vice chairperson by the president. The 4th regular commissioner shall come from the law enforcement sector, either active or retired, provided that an active member of a law enforcement agency shall be considered resigned from said agency once appointed to the commission. At least one of the commissioners shall be a woman. The DILG secretary shall be the ex officio chairperson of the commission. The vice chairperson shall act as the executive officer of the commission. So yung organizational setup po ng NAPOLCOM ay binubuo ng isang commissioner galing sa isang civilian or isang mamamayan, isang babae na mamamayan, isang DILG secretary na siyang mag-o-officiate ng commission at isang vice chairperson. Next slide. Qualifications of the regular commissioners. He or she is a citizen of the Philippines. So dapat po ang isang commissioner na bubuo doon sa organization ay isang mamamayan ng Pilipinas. A member of the Philippine Bar with at least 5 years experience in handling criminal or human rights cases, or holder of master's degree, but preferably a doctorate degree in public administration, sociology, criminology, criminal justice, law enforcement, and other related disciplines. C. The regular member coming from the law enforcement sector should have practiced experience in law enforcement work for at least 5 years, while the 3 other regular commissioners must have done extensive research work or projects on law enforcement, criminology, or criminal justice, or members of a duly registered non-government organization involved in the promotion of peace and order. So yung qualifications po ng commissioners ay hindi basta-basta lang sinasala or kina-qualify. Kailangan yung mga magiging member ay may experience sa field ng law enforcement or ng criminal justice, ng sociology or criminology, or gumawa na ng research or pinag-aralan yung kanilang field na pagtatrabahuhan. Term of office. The 4 regular and full-time commissioners shall be appointed by the President for a term of 6 years without reappointment or extension. So ang minimum and maximum po ng term of office ng commissioners ay 6 na taon. Temporary or permanent incapacity of the chairperson. In case of absence due to the temporary incapacity of the chairperson, the vice chair shall serve as chairperson until the chairperson is present or regains capacity to serve. So kapag wala naman yung chairperson in any way, absent or wala during the meetings, pwedeng mag-preside over the meetings ng commissioner ang vice chairperson. Chapter 2, the Philippine Police System. Institutionalization of a new PNP recruitment, selection and appointment system. Enhance the involvement and participation of the community in crime prevention and deterrence program, criminological research program, crime prevention and deterrence institution building. 2. Crime prevention and deterrence information program, uniform crime reporting system. 3. Organizational effectiveness, rationalize the organizational structure of NAPOLCOM. Next slide. The Philippine National Police organizational setup. The Philippine National Police initially consisted of the members of the A. Integrated National Police Presidential Decree Number 765. Pursuant to the Philippine Constabulary or PC, assigned with the Narcotics Command or NARCOM, with the Criminal Investigation Service or CIS, with the technical services of the AFP assigned with the PC assigned as civilian operatives of the CIS. The regular operatives of the abolished NAPOLCAM inspection, investigation, and intelligence branch, the PNP has observed the following. The Office of the National Action Committee on Anti-Hijacking or NACA of the DND, all the functions of the present Philippine Air Force Security Command or PAFSECOM, and the police functions of the Coast Guard. The PNP is composed of a national office, regional offices, provincial offices, district offices, city or municipal stations. So ang PNP po ay hindi isang organization lang or isang station lang. Hindi sila isang office lang. Binubuo sila ng madaming members or madaming officers per station na kinassign na nila per municipality or province or regional office and ang mismong office which is the national office. At the national level, the PNP maintains its office in Metropolitan Manila, which houses the directorial staff, service staff, and special support units. CS, at the regional level, the PNP have regional offices, including that of the National Capital Region. Each of these regional offices is headed by a regional director for peace and order. So para hindi sala ng lahat ng national office ang works and duties ng bawat officer, hinati-hati yan sa mas mababa pang levels or mas mababa pang uri ng office. Meron na regional office which manages the regional peace and order, and provincial level na nagmamanage naman ng provincial offices, each headed by a provincial director. The PNP is composed of a national police, regional offices, provincial offices, district offices, city or municipal stations. Next slide. Ito po yung PNP organizational structure, which is headed by the chief of or PNP, followed by the directorial staff, administrative support units, operational support units, National Capital Regional Police Office, along with the Police Regional Office in different regions. So this slide is about the Philippine police system naman and office rank structure and key positions. In the Philippine police system, we have regional director, deputy, and under is deputy regional director for administration, deputy regional director for operations, chief regional director staff, followed by provincial police offices, city police offices, and in the lower brackets are municipal police stations and city police stations. So these numbers R1 to R8 represents the numbers of each region. Police rank structure and key positions. So sa fields ng PNP, merong rank structure and positions. Or kung paano sila i-address. Merong Director General or Chief PNP, Deputy Director General or Deputy Chief of PNP for Administration, which is second in command, Director, Chief Superintendent, Senior Superintendent, Superintendent, Chief Inspector, Senior Inspector, Inspector, Senior Police Officer 4, or commonly called or known as SPO1, Senior Police Officer 3 or SPO3, and followed by the lower ranks. Next slide.
PNP rank classification with perspective rank insignia and AFP rank equivalent rank. Director General, insignia, 4 stars, EPE rank equivalent, General. Deputy Director General, insignia, 3 stars, EPE rank equivalent, Lieutenant General. Director, insignia, 2 stars, EPE equivalent, Major General. Chief Superintendent, insignia, 1 star, Brigadier General. Senior Superintendent, insignia, 3 Sampaguita insignia, EPE rank equivalent, Colonel. Superintendent, 2 Sampaguita insignia, Lieutenant Colonel. Chief Inspector, Senior to Anahaw Leak inside the Diamond, Captain. Inspector, 1 Anahaw Leak, Lieutenant of PNCOS. Senior Police Officer 4 chevron with 3 bars and a star between the chevrons and bar, Master Sergeant. Senior Police Officer 3 chevron with 3 bars.
Tact and foresight. A police officer must not only be discreet in the exercise of his duties, but must also be prepared to perform his tasks skillfully under all circumstances. Personal appearance. A police officer, especially a police commissioned officer, must at all times appear neat and clean. Nothing destroys the respect and confidence of subordinates than the shabbiness of their superiors. So medyo strict po or strict talaga ang dapat na appearance or kung paano yung ayos or kalinisan sa uniform and katawan ng isang police officer para magkaroon ng respeto at paggalang yung mga subordinates niya o mas nakakababa sa kanya at mas effective niyang mapamaluan ang kanyang subordinates. Police customs on courtesy. The following are customs on courtesy in the PNP. Salute. Salute is the usual greetings rendered by uniformed members upon meeting and recognizing person entitled to a salute. We have salute to national color and standard, address title, courtesy call of newly assigned appointed member, Christmas call, New Year's call, and promotion call or call. Sa salute po, yun yung usual na ginagawang or common na pagbati ng isang officer sa kapwa officer or sa kanyang higher ups. Yung address or title naman po ay yung way ng pag-address nila or pagtawag sa isa't isa aside sa pagbate gamit ang salute. One may be addressed as ma'am or sir depending on their gender and their rank. Courtesy calls. Yung courtesy call naman po ay para doon sa mga newly appointed or kakadestino lang sa isang office na ibinibigay sa Chief of the Unit of Command. Christmas call naman po, New Year's call, and promotion call ay occasional calls na ginagawa ng police officers where PNP members call their superiors para mag-pay ng respect at bumate during the holidays. Sa promotion call naman, PNP members gives their call or call their superiors or their members that are promoted as a form of congratulationship by their peers. Kumbaga parang para po ma-recognize yung naging achievements ng isang member or ng isang superior. Next slide.
Courtesy of the post. Those United extends on hospitality to visiting personnel who pay respect to the command or unit. Rank has its own privilege, RHIP. PNP members recognize the practice that different ranks carry with them corresponding privilege. Police customs on ceremony. Flag raising ceremony. PNP members honor the flag by hoisting and singing the national anthem before the start of the official day work. Flag lowering ceremony. At the end of the official day's work, the PNP member pause of a moment to salute the lowering of the flag. Half mast. The flag is raised at half mast in deference to this is uniform member of the command. Edwin Cam. Funeral service and honors. Departed uniform members, retires, war veterans, or former PC or INP members are necrological services and graveside honors as a gestures of farewell. Ceremony tendered to retires in recognition of their long given vigil, faithful and honorable service to the PNP. The testimonial activity shall be tendered in their honor. Honor ceremony. Arrival and departure honor ceremonies are rendered to visiting dignitaries, VIPs, PNP officers with the grade of Chief Superintendent and above and AFP officer of equivalent grade, unless waived. Turnover ceremony. The relinquishment and assumption of command or key position is publicly announced in a turnover ceremony by the outgoing and incoming officers in the presence of the immediate superior or his representative. Outgoing commander director should not leave his post without proper turnover. Turnover includes turnover of properties equivalent, human and material resources. Wedding ceremony. During marriage of PNP members, a ceremony is conducted with participants in uniform and sword drawn. Anniversary. The birth or institutional establishment of a command or unit is commemorated in anniversary ceremony. Manner of walking. Every PNP member is expected to walk with pride and dignity.
So, yon. So, ayan, ang number 6 is honor of ceremony, which is ang mga seremonya ng karangalan sa pagdating at pag-alis ay ibinibigay sa mga bumibisitang dignitaryo, mga BIP, mga official ng PNP na may gradong Chief Superintendent, pataas at official ng AFP na katumbas ng gradong maliban kung iwinaksi. 7. Ang turnover ceremony ay ang pagbibitiw o pagpapalagay ng command o pangunahing posisyon ay inihahayag sa publiko sa isang turnover ceremony ng pagpapalabas at pagpapasok ng mga opisyal sa presensya ng immediate superior o ng kanyang mga kinatawan. Then, ang pagpapalabas ng mga komandante or director ay hindi dapat umaalis sa kanyang pwesto na walang tamang turnover. Kasama sa turnover ang tinatawag na yung mga ari-arian or kagamitan, tao at ang material na pinagkukunan. Then, ang wedding ceremony naman is sa panahon ng marriage ng mga miyembro ng PNP, isang seremonya ang isinasagawa kung saan ang mga kalahok ay naka-uniforme at nahugot ng kanilang mga espada. Then, ang 10 is manner of walking, paraan ng paglalakad. Ang bawat miyembro ng PNP ay inaasahang lalakad na may pagmamalaki at dignidad. Police custom on social decorum. Proper attire. PNP members always wear appropriate and in conformity with the occasion proper attire. Table manners. PNP members observe table etiquette at all times. Social grace. PNP members conduct themselves properly in dealing with people during social functions. Uniform or appearance. The public looks upon a PNP member as distinctly a man among men. It is a welcome sight when PNP members wear their uniform properly, whether they may be. Bulging stomach is a taboo in uniform service, since disciplined PNP members are best exemplified by those who are neat in appearance. And wearing the prescribed uniform, they must therefore observe the following. A. Wearing of prescribed uniform. B. Adherence to haircut prescribed by rules and regulation. Other police traditions, the following are the police traditions. Spiritual beliefs. PNP members are traditionally religious and God-loving person. They attend religious service together with the members of their family. So, ang proper attire or ang palaging ang pagsusuot ng angkop at naaayon sa okasyon ang tamang kasuotan ng PNP members. While the table manners ay ang mga miyembro ng PNP ay sinusunod ang etika sa mesa sa lahat ng oras. Ang mga miyembro ng social grace, PNP ay nagsasagawa ng kanilang mga sariling ng maayos sa pakikitungo sa mga tao sa panahon ng mga social function. While ang uniform and appearance ay tinitingnan ng publiko ang isang miyembro ng PNP bilang katanging-tanging lalaki sa mga kalalakihan. Ito ay isang malugod na tanawin kapag ang mga miyembro ng PNP ay nakasuot ng kanilang uniforme nang maayos saan man sila naroroon. Ang paglaki ng tiyan ay isang bawal sa uniforme sa serbisyo. Dahil ang mga disiplinadong miyembro ng PNP ay pinakamahusay na ipinakikita ang mga taong malinis ang itsura at nakasuot ng inireseta na nararapat or angkop na uniforme na dapat nilang sundin. Then, sa letter A, ang wearing of prescribed uniform, nga, gaya na nasabi ko kanina is pagsusuot ng nararapat na uniform. Ang B is ipagsunod ng nasabing gupit base sa kanilang patakaran at regulasyon. While the spiritual beliefs ay ang mga miyembro ng PNP ay tradisyonal na reliyoso at mapagmahal na sa Diyos bilang isang